Now that I'm thinking, I saw something about ABK and Big Hoodoo came out with a single, or I guess their group, they came out with their first single or something.
What's the name of their fucking group again? The Never Haves or the Have Nots?
Yeah, something like that.
I was looking for an answer. Which one is it?
I'm not even sure. I think it's the second one you said, the Have Nots.
The Have Nots. Now I'm gonna be an asshole here, but does that mean like their back hurts, or you know what I mean? They've got like pretzels, like they have knots. Like Knothead, or well, Knothead used to have these. What I always thought his name was a reference to I don't know, to his braids, his dreads or whatever. He had like crazy spider leg hair. You know what I'm talking about, Knothead.
Spider legs.
Well, anyways, his name's Knothead. What was the other knot? Fuck, I was thinking of. Slipknot.
Oh yeah.
No, I just proclaimed that as if like, yeah, Slipknot. No, but that fucking video that we did talking about Tech-9 playing at Slipknot Fest or Slipknot Fest, fucking
not Fest.
Yeah, Not Fest. That video has been getting so much fucking attention from non-juggalos, like I guess people looking up Slipknot Fest and just like fucking people not impressed with our shenanigans and BS and our 2 cents on the subject. I remember CPN once saying that sometimes he feels like he wish he never put out that video talking about horrorcore just because of all the attention it gets. For a split second, I was like feeling that way just about that video because I kept getting fucking email fucking prompts from all these people leaving comments. It's getting so much attention from outside our fucking scene. And I haven't rewatched it. I don't remember what the fuck we said, but
I don't even remember doing that.
Were you even a part of it? Who was in that? It might have been just me and Chaos.
I don't even remember doing that.
Hold on, Chaos is awake. I'm going to ask him right now.
I've been trying to look up that video this whole time. I'm trying to find, because I wanted to listen to it. But I can't find it. So what was everybody just saying, that we're talking dumb shit about it, or?
Oh, you know what? It was a 2-part video. The first part was ABK Road Fools, and the second part was Tech-9 at Knotfest. And I think it's just a huge mistake to fucking combine those 2 topics and put that video out there because...
What is it?
Disposable comments from people who don't give a fuck, and,
Okay, I found the fucking song.
Oh, you found the new one?
Yeah. I'm trying to pull it up. The Have Not. Happy Wicked Holiday. Oh, it's a Christmas song.
Dude, I gotta tell you, it sounds like shit. You gotta turn that down a little bit. Or turn it off. It fucking sounds like shit. That is the worst shit ever.
I'll have to listen to it later on.
The Have-Nots fucking suck. Are you kidding me? That was the worst fucking song. God damn, that was fucking horrible. No, I'm just kidding. I just can't hear it through your computer over the speaker.
Yeah, it probably sounds fucked up.
There was too much white noise in there, you know what I mean? So I can't hear what they're saying. The beat, like, forget about it. It's just, it doesn't do it justice. And you know what I mean? If I'm going to hear a song that's mediocre at best, you need to listen to it at the best audio quality possible so that you can try to appreciate it for any, you know what I mean?
I bet if I angle this right, I could look like a witness on fucking Unsolved Mysteries or some shit all blacked out.
Yeah, you already look like a perpetrator.
He wouldn't leave me alone. I saw him at my work.
Now, what I need to do is just change your voice. Put an effect on your voice to make it so we can't tell it's you. What is that?
You won't be able to see it, but basically, like, every year, the police take every single vehicle that they got, they will drive around town with their sirens on, and it's a lot. It's like a big line of, like, cops and all that shit. And every, like, vehicle has a kid inside. And these kids, like, they're the kids that aren't well off. So they drive them around town with the lights on, and they end up at Walmart, and they take these kids and they buy them, presents or whatever. But I made a video where I'm sitting on the side of the road, because, when there's cop cars, you pull to the side of the road, whatever, out of respect or whatever. And I was basically talking about how ICP had came to town, and this is what it came to is there's a long line of cops with their lights on, and they're all heading to the event. And I was going to post it online and see what people say. And say that they were heading to the event, and they're tired of it. We're going to get what's coming to us. If they think that they're going to play around, they're not. Just to see what everybody says. Just to troll, I guess. But I probably won't. It's too much
just
work.
Thinking about doing it is good enough.
Yeah, it's too much work now that I think about it.
Look, if you're gonna troll someone, you gotta put some time in, do it right. Don't be a half-ass troll.
Yeah, be like Juggalo memes. Oh.
If you're a troll with your own site, that's like a troll site. It's almost like a profile for trolls to get their ammunition. So if someone else wants to take their posts and then go and post them on other people's walls, and it's like, whoa, we've been hit by a troll with this troll-made fucking meme. I like the trend lately of on Facebook posts, if there's a, whatever the post is, in the comments, if it's a really popular Facebook page, you will get so many fucking little memes inside the comments. It's to the point now where people make memes just for Facebook comments, and then you see memes making fun of the memes in the, like, I just came here to, the comment that you see where it's like, I just came here to read the comments, and it's like a picture of someone eating popcorn.
Michael Jackson.
I see these memes, and I see people making other memes saying, I just came here to, to read the memes, and all I see is a bunch of fucking assholes tagging each other, because that's the other thing people like to do is, like, tag each other in the comments.
Yeah.
I fucking did it a few times. Anytime I see something interesting that, like, Chaos would like, I just fucking tag him in the comments. It's basically lazy. It's lazy. It'll show up in his newsfeed. I didn't have to copy and paste anything. So I can see why people do that. And I know Chaos doesn't care, so.
Me and one of my friends will tag each other, and, like, it'll be a picture of a guy looking in a trash can. He'll say, looking for fucks to give. Memes like that, or some wrestling memes or whatever, Family Guy or whatever. But yeah, I do that shit too. Like I do them when I'm pissed off. Like I remember there's this girl that I have on my Facebook, and she's bigger, and they always post, guys want girls with fucking curves, not skin and bones. And I'm just like, okay, you're big and you fucking hate all these skinny bitches. Who gives a fuck? You got to post a meme about it. So I put one on mine of Mila Kunis, which is fucking pretty goddamn skin and bones, and put something like, men like what the fuck we want, basically talking shit to her, and nobody fucking liked it. It was funny. And the other one that I put, have you ever seen that one with the lady like holding her face like that, and there's a tear coming down?
A lady?
There's like a tear. Yeah, she's like, it's like a lady holding her face, and there's a tear coming down her eye.
Oh, you mean that famous photograph?
It's like a meme.
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. Well, what's the fucking caption? I guess that's how I would remember it. I don't remember that image, but maybe if you told me what the punchline was, I might have seen it.
Let me see
is it like an emo meme or something? Like I'm crying.
No.
Like have you seen the one where it's that chick who's a redhead and she's got the really wide eyes and she's just staring at you like psycho, like you just hooked up with the wrong chick and now she's gonna fucking stalk you.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's always different things written there, like like hi, I'm looking at you through your window, like scary fucking things.
Let's see if.
Oh. What's it say?
It says Facebook. Because writing your problems as a status solves everything, right? With a question mark. And she's like crying.
Yes, I do recognize that photo and that image, and I've seen it with different text. Absolutely. I knew that it was something I probably have seen. I just make some noise so I can see it. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Hello.
Well, if you click on my box, it should stay. But yeah, I made that one, and it says men like thick chicks, not skin and bones, and it says men like what the fuck we want. Stop judging.
All right, wait a minute. Where did you fucking share this picture?
They're all on my pictures in my album, whatever album there.
You put it on your profile. You didn't put it on the CarnivalSpirits page.
No.
Okay. Well,
you could take.
Who the fuck is gonna like that, man? Let me tell you, half the time when you post a meme, no, I'm being real with you. Half the time when someone posts a meme about men want a chick with some meat on them with some curves, not fucking twiggy, sticky, bony. Most of the fucking people who like those fucking memes are the chicks. So you saying like in other words, you are trolling, and no, they're not gonna like that.
It's the bigger chicks that put that, and I'm like, okay, you feel sorry for yourself, and you're gonna put this little bullshit up. So I'm gonna put this shit up and ruin your day, just to be an ass, I guess.
Yeah, well, you're not gonna get likes on that, but you're not gonna get. You put it on the CarnivalSpirits page, you'll get likes. It'll get like 50 likes in a minute. You don't have to be a fat chick in order to get this dick. Okay, that's all we're saying. You don't have to have curves. If you're skinny and all skin and bones, you still might be attractive to a motherfucker. You don't have to be curvy. I know some guys out there that prefer, things that are just not to my liking, because there's one extreme and there's also the other. There are guys out there that love hairy pussies.
Oh, I can't. No.
No, I'm serious. Yeah. There are guys out there that think that a fucking big bushy vagina, just lots of hair everywhere, is fucking hot. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't the chicks in France supposedly not shave their pits? You know, so
I'm not
they
sure.
could be uber
It's gotta
sexual, but then they got all these fucking hairs coming out of their fucking armpits. And it's like, well, one man's trash is another man's lover. Death becomes her. Death becomes her. You know Wolfpack?
it's got to have a buzz cut like the army.
Oh, I just saw a fucking awesome meme. I can show it to you. You'll like this one.
That's the other one I did. Let's see if it could register.
Here, look at this picture, dude. Oh, wait. You know what? Even better. I'm just going to tag you in it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
All right. Tell me when you see that shit.
Yeah, I already got it. For some, I don't know if this goes on there, but
What chicks look like when they shave their heads.
it's a picture of Goro. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck that
Or
got
just when
started.
they shave the sides of their heads. That's what it said, right?
Yeah, I don't get what that is. Is that a statement? Did an artist do it?
I used to think that it meant you were a lesbian, but now I don't know. It's just like punk rock. You don't have to have curves.
First of all, the way you find out if someone's a stoner is like, do you smoke? If they ask, smoke what? Then they smoke.
When I had to go to the doctors to get a check up and everything, they are asking me all these questions, and they asked me, "Do you smoke?" And I said, "Cigarettes." And she was like, "Yes." So I totally fell for that.
See,
In other words, she knew.
she knew. She knew what was up.
No, but it's later in the fucking questionnaire they ask you if you smoke weed, and I'm like, yes. I mean, I don't lie. It's the fucking
Yeah.
doctors. And they don't care. It's not fucking illegal anymore.
I told my dentist.
Mm. No, I can't do that. I've known my dentist since I was
Yeah.
like a little kid, man. That's like, no.
Damn, that's pretty cool, dude.
No,
That's
dude.
pretty cool thing to say.
All right, let me tell you my dentist story. When I was a kid, I don't know if you know Shel Silverstein books, poems. Shel Silverstein had a book of poems, and one of them is called the Crocodile's Dentist. So it's just a short poem that rhymes. And apparently, when I was a little kid, I memorized it and recited it for my dentist. And they always fucking remembered that and reminded me of that throughout the years. But yeah, I've had the same dentist since I was a little fucking kid, and I don't floss and I don't brush my teeth enough, and he fucking busts me every time. I'm a jerk. I need the floss.
They'll get in your mind.
Don't get me wrong, man. Every time I go to the dentist, I leave the dentist with this voice in my head, and I floss, and I do it every day, and it usually lasts a couple of months if I'm lucky until I fucking stop. It's like anything else with momentum. You got to build that momentum, and if you lose it, it's really hard to pick it up again. You can apply that to anything. You can apply that to reading. It could even be applied to fucking watching movies and Netflix. Like making videos, doing hangouts. Like I get out of the habit of being a YouTuber, It happens. And sometimes you can get out of the habit of working, and that's for real. And I remember when I lost my job and went on unemployment, it took a lot of real digging deep to be able to get back into work mode It's
Oh
funny
yeah.
because I went through a spell of depression, and looking back on it, looking back on my habits, looking back on my mentality, looking back on my attitude, my focus, everything that I already knew was in my own control, and it was all out of control. And so my point is that yeah, you can get out of the habit of having good work ethic and making smart decisions, and there really is no excuse for being a lazy bum and not working. But at the same time, I can fully understand how difficult it is to put on your big boy pants and go get a job to do what you got to do,
Yeah,
you know?
that's definitely one thing that I agree with is that if you are depressed, if you are in a deep depression, work helps. Um, Even playing video games, that doesn't really help. If anything, I think it might even add, because you're in your room where most likely the depression starts. I think some people don't even realize it, but the room that you sleep in, the room that you stay, that's where the depression is like held captive. And if you're sitting in a room, playing your video games, it's you're not going to get over it. You got to get outside. You got to go get a job, do something.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
I'm having a spill here. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to find where my lighters at.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker.
What?
I just couldn't find my lighter. I don't know what the fuck I did with it.
Oh, I got a good topic.
I gotta use this long ass lighter like I'm lighting a fucking firework or some shit.
Dude, that's like a grill lighter.
Yeah.
What the hell are you using that for?
Smoke. Burn my eyebrows off. I remember one time I was at one of my friends and we're trying to smoke. Yeah, I had one of those gas stoves. So he goes with like a pipe trying to get high. And he took a hit. And like the hair on the side of his face was all burnt.
What?
His eyebrows like halfway gone. Smelled gross. Just like, what were you gonna do? Like, you can't take a hit inside. Like, your parents are gonna smell that shit. Like, that's how long ago it was. Like, we're gonna do run outside and blow the hit out. Try and keep it lit.
I remember this one kid that lived down the street from me, and he was a hockey player. He was playing with his brothers or friends, and for some reason or another, he accidentally put his hand in the wood chipper.
Whoa.
After that, he only had like a little bit of thumb and a little bit of like two fingers. It was all nubs, and and he was able to play hockey again, like right after that. and he
Damn.
did pretty well. You know, he's just got a funky hand now, but it didn't stop him from doing what he loved to do. You know what I mean? So that was kind of cool.
Well, look at I think it was Geezer from Black Sabbath that got his like thumb chopped off or finger or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and just put the little thimble or whatever he did. Fucking
Yeah,
30, 54, whatever years later, he's a bad motherfucker still.
I think that was Tony Iommi though.
You're right. I get him mixed up. I mean, there was because I have the book right there. I got Ozzy's book, and I really need to finish it and give it back to my friend. I've had it for like a year, almost 2 fucking years. But he was talking about in the book how bad he was on coke. Like he was fucking real bad. So they're in this like mansion or whatever, something kind of like Transylvania-ish, somewhere, deep, deep, wherever the fuck they are, and they kind of think it's haunted. They're hearing shit. So they got a big pile of coke on the table, like fucking Scarface. And they'll go by, they'll take a bump or whatever, and they got their maid. So they're just kind of chilling, and they hear like a bang on the fucking door, like loud. So they're fucking high and they're tripping. They're like, it's the cops. The cops are here. So him and like Tony or fucking Geezer or whoever the fuck was with them start tripping. What the fuck do we do? What the fuck do we do? They see the maid going to the door to go open the fucking door. So they're like, fuck. Ozzy just slams his head on the fucking table and breathes in deep all the fucking coke that's sitting right there in a fucking pile. So he's hearing the door open and a foot stepping inside the house as he's breathing in all this fucking coke. And they're tripping. So they probably do it another time or two, and then they're hearing the steps come around, the corner. And it's the air conditioner guy. I guess back then they had a guy come to the house and switch it over to heat. So they just did so much fucking coke thinking it was a cop, and it was just the fucking heater guy fucking coming to fix their heater.
I love that story. That was awesome hearing you tell it.
Because I read this shit like driving to Arizona.
Nice.
I read that shit, and it's weird because you stop reading, and you don't read after high school. You don't read, and then you get into it, and you're like, I can fucking read. Because when you haven't read in a while, it takes a little bit to get back into that shit.
That's what I said. That's what I'm saying.
Once you do, but once you do it, it's like I can fucking read. But it's got to be interesting.
I ain't gonna lie. I fully intend on reading the Harry Potter series like real soon. I'm not even kidding.
Damn, I don't know if I could do that. That's a lot. Like it's funny because I remember specifically.
No, hold on here though. So you're saying like you're down to read, but just not a lot? Like what? A little bit?
Well, I can't get in. I can't get into that like Harry Potter. Like I could read if it's like something I'm interested in. But I remember checking out a book in high school, and I got to page 42, and I was like, I can't fucking read this shit. I know he's like he like lives under the stairs, and fucking Hedwig, whatever the fuck that was. I guess like a little owl or some shit. That's all I know. And then there's a train that comes and picks them up. I've never even watched the movies.
Apparently you have, though.
Well, I mean, I read it a little bit, but that's about it.
Oh, that's what you know from reading? Okay, because you just described everything I seen in the movie. I never read it.
Yeah. I don't know which. I think it was the Chamber of Secrets or some shit. But yeah, I read it a little bit.
Oh, Chamber of Secrets. That's part 2.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was in the conversation with the coworker, and basically, I was asked if I read Harry Potter, and I told her no. her response was like, "That's horrible." And she asked if I watched the movies, and I said yes. And she says, "That's even worse." I won't repeat everything else she said, but well, I told her that I read Lord of the and she didn't read Lord of the Rings, you know. So I asked her if she watched the movie, and she said yes, and I was like, "We're even." Apparently, I'm competing with this chick, but that's a whole other story.
uh, it was funny because at my job, like it's weird how people see me as talkative and shy. I don't understand it. I I don't know when the fuck it happened. I guess whenever you have to get a job, like if anybody has trouble talking and you're shy or whatever, get a fucking job like at Kmart, Walmart, fucking a convenience store where you're forced to talk every day. Because I think that's what really got me to talk and like not be as shy as being forced to
Oh, you
to
mean
interact with.
getting into, a Walmart? Is that what you're suggesting?
Or it don't have to be that, but just like interacting with people, being comfortable with interacting. I mean, to me, there's no excuse to not work unless you're physically not able to. Even mental issues, unless you're like way way gone where you're fucking chewing on walls and shit. But if you're decent, then there's no excuse. You've got to work that shit out. You can't just let it sit and get worse.
I have an issue with people who don't forward think. And, we live in uncertain times right now. I mean, ISIS is out to get us. The next Joker's card could suck. The world could implode. There's a lot of things, Twisted might break up.
Done. They're done.
It's funny how, like, there is really this underground world where all people give a fuck about is this underground world. And I can't even just say, like, psychopathic anymore, because obviously it's been split. And it's kind of weird to say Magic Ninja Entertainment. That's not rolling off my tongue yet. So it's easy to do it on Instagram with the fucking support underground wicked hashtag and tag. I mean, and that's kind of really all that matters, because that's the way to support them in a social that is meaningful, that will actually reach people.
I don't really mind the name, but at first, even the symbol didn't bother me, but now I'm just like, I don't really like it. Like, it's alright, but it just is not that great. Like, you don't have to put that much fucking detail into a symbol. Look at the Hatchaman, plain as fuck, and it's fucking dope.
I don't think that logo is going to be...
Yeah, I don't think it's going to stick.
I don't know, but it really did appear on the back of Blaze's CD, and I remember saying that before it came out. If it's real, then it's going to appear on the jewel case and everything on the back of that fucking, Game Rags Reborn, and sure enough.
But then again, I think about it, like, does it really matter what the fuck it looks like as long as their music's good? I don't really know. Like, I guess it would be cool if it looked decent, but as long as the music's good.
Twisted, they've always fucking communicated with the Juggalos way more than ICP did, because ICP was always elusive and stayed behind the curtain and really didn't put themselves out there that much. I mean, you guys want to talk about what was it like to be a Juggalo back in the day? The truth is when back in the day, we didn't see ICP anywhere. So when they
That's why it's so
came
weird.
out to the show, it was fucking special, and we fucking went crazy because they were actually there. And the next day when we left, there was no fucking Facebook, and there was no fucking
Yeah.
constant update and fucking all this activity. It wasn't like that back then.
There wasn't leaked pictures of their faces. That's why I don't realize, I guess because of the way you say like Facebook and all that shit. Back in the day, you would have to really double take. If you didn't see Jay with his face paint on, you would have to know that motherfucker like head to toe. Because other than that, there was just like when Hell's Pit came out and you saw their bloody faces, you're just like, whoa, that's them, that's Jay, that's fucking Shaggy, that's the ICP. Holy shit, they don't have no fucking face paint. That's weird. They're human beings, you know. They're fucking not the Southwest Strangler or fucking the Duke of the Wicked or whatever the fuck. They're fucking Joe and Joey.
True story. Back in 1999, in Framingham, at a Strawberry, there was an in-store signing for the Amazing Jekyll Brothers. And this was the in-store that they called the Psychopathic Asylum in-store. Some of us still have our fucking red wristbands that have the Jekyll Brothers on it. So you go through the line, and then you had Twisted, kind of like as a freak show. As you walk through, they're behind fucking plexiglass, like a fucking freak show, as if they were, you know. And then over here, behind the glass, look at the Demented Duo, and they were just standing there with their faces painted. And
The straight jackets, right or no?
was that?
Didn't they have like straight jackets on?
Yeah, they come in. They all came in with straitjackets, and then you went through, and they were like a freak show through a maze. It was really fucking, you know, felt like cattle going through a line at the movie theater waiting to get to the seats. But you got to go zigzagging through like with all the other people, you know, with whatever they put there. There was no effects other than those straitjackets. That was like the budget right there. You got straitjackets. Everything else is fucking retail. This was in 1999, okay? You want to know what it was like to be a juggalo? ICP trolled you when you went to see them. They were not fucking Joe and Joey. They were Jay and Shags. Fucking being goofballs. And they would, like, write their autograph, and then they would also, like, slip pieces of paper and then write silly things, and it ended up being lyrics from bizarre shit.
Yeah, tell you some shit. If you got insulted, you were happy. You're just like, Jay said I was fat. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just the newer juggalos, but it's always been the newer juggalos, because back then, there were newer juggalos that were hound dogs and stuff. You know, it's just years later, now there's new hound dogs, and now it's... So, look, you want to know why OGs are fucking grumpy? You want to know why fucking, you know, older juggalos got, like, zero tolerance level for fucking these newbies? Is because you ain't the first newbie, and you're not going to be the last newbie, and we got to deal with all of them. And half of you newbies ain't going to fucking even weather the storm and even be into this shit later. And that's why we don't fucking believe you when you're all of a sudden down and proud and fucking so ecstatic. And we've seen people get like that and then fucking walk away. And this shit really doesn't do as much to you as it does to some others. And, you know, there is a fucking underground scene of people that ride or die. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fakes, and fakes get fucking the stink eye, and, you know, maybe if I don't know, but that's the thing. I mean, who am I to say who's fake and who isn't? You know, stupid is a stupid dog. I don't know.
I'll allow it. No, it's funny because like, I've seen people who, you know, were down and all that shit, painting up, and, you know, time goes on, they're like, nah, I really don't listen to that anymore. I just don't get into it. I kind of grew out of it or whatever. So, all right, cool, whatever, you know. So that's why I guess it's so tough, like you said, because we've seen people who were the downest of them all, you know, and then fucking just kind of stop listening to it. And it is what it is. But to me, I just never like. There was never no reason to stop. I've never hated any song. I've never heard of a song that I hated. Besides, like I said, underground, real underground. I didn't really dig it at first, and then eventually I got into it, which is really weird because it's basically like a big ass remix or summary of all their Joker card songs.
You know, even if there were songs that I didn't like, songs that I hated, it it's it's more like you know, being a fan of like a comedy troupe, you know, where these guys, they create this shit, they perform it, and there's a synergy at live performances that you cannot fucking put in the bottle. You can't fucking capture it and sell it, you know? But that's the name of the game, and that's fucking touring and doing annual shows. ICP has had it on lockdown for a long time. I remember back in the day being very excited to be a part of the Juggalo world, but it always hinged on being a part of that live show that ICP is putting on. You know what I mean? It's fucking awesome. You need to see ICP live in concert to know what I'm talking about and to be under the ego, and all of that is what I was drawn to. So there's an internet, you know, presence, you know, community, but you know, some juggalos, they go to like the trading sites, right? The merch trading websites, and you know, because they're buying and selling merchandise, and that's where you got a lot of older juggalos with older merch to sell, and newer juggalos looking to buy and sell their shit too. So there's where you see generations clashing, and it's hilarious because the newbies don't have the information that the OGs have, and so when you see misinformation going around, it's very comical. I was, you know, reading the threads about somebody questioning, like Malenko, thinking that there was a Hatchet Man with Mickey ears, and it turns out somebody actually did go and make a real Hatchet Man fucking medallion ears, and like posted it online, and it was like, you know, tell her that this was real back in the day, and it's super rare, you know what I mean? And, you know, there's a sucker born every minute. What are you going to do?
I still want to see visuals of Wizard of the Hood. What are some of the old school shit that was supposed to happen that you think juggalos from back then still won't give up today and they still want to happen? Shit like seeing Wizard of the Hood the movie.
I really wish that they did a live performance at the Gathering, but I don't think there's any chance in hell that'll happen. You know what? I take that back, because the way things are looking right now, with Twisted doing their own thing, with Magic Ninja Entertainment, and Blaze and ROC also a part of that, that leaves Psychopathic with a little bit more wiggle room to do creative things, and I wouldn't put it beyond Violent J for orchestrating and getting together a live performance of Wizard of the Hood, and then inviting Twisted, Blaze, ABK, everybody who needs to be a part of it to come and do that as a one-time only special performance at the Gathering in the woods under the moonlight, like they fucking said they were going to do and then never did. And I was at that Gathering, and I saw that fucking announcement, and I don't know if that was a joke or if that was just one of many different you know, false advertising, or you know, just because they announced it doesn't mean they promised it. you know, I never saw it on the fucking infomercial, and that's when you knew it wasn't going to happen. But I do remember reading about that shit. And hell yeah, that would be awesome. Now you're saying make a movie out of it, so what? Like, so you get to see it happening as you listen to it, like a fucking musical?
Kind of like bowling balls. Movie, song, movie, or
No.
scene, song, scene, whatever.
How about an animation to go with the album? Like
Even that, a
like a
cartoon, that would be
cartoon.
dope.
Otherwise, you got to fucking build all these fucking Oz fucking sets. You know what I mean? You might have.
That's one thing that they probably never done that I could really think of. Well, no, I'm wrong.
If they
Blood
tried
Moon
to recreate that shit, then they might have a dead midget hanging in the background, like the original Wizard of Oz hood. It's
Man,
not. It's not a midget. It's just a bird.
nah, he's hung.
No way, dude.
He's like 45 minutes.
Swinging.
I've also the Little Rascals Curse. That's pretty fucking crazy.
What's
Have
that?
you ever looked in? Have you never looked into that?
Well, you know, I probably heard it, but I don't remember.
Well, no, it's like the original fucking Little Rascals. Something happened to each cast member where they died like in a fucked up way, and young, or not young, but they all died in a fucked up way. Even the dog, fucking little Petey. That's fucking crazy.
What do you know? What happened to Little Petey?
I think he got poisoned.
What?
Yep.
What happened to Buckwheat?
Can't remember. I think it was something like he was mugged and killed or some shit like that. Like, they're all pretty crazy.
What happened to Alfalfa?
Shit, I can't even remember. It's on YouTube. You just put like Our Gang or Little Rascals Curse and it'll pop up as a video. I like to look at shit like that.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty good stuff. You know, the best stuff, anytime I see something that I like on YouTube, I like it and I save it in a playlist. But I don't do it on my BstMstR channel. I do it on my other channel, my regular Torleif James channel.
Oh, okay.
That channel, I made the fucking playlist public. Wow, I can't even talk. I made the playlist public, you know what I mean? So you could actually go and look. All the fucking cool videos. If I like it, I'll save it in the video. I mean, you know what I mean? I'll save the fucking video in the playlist if I thought it was worth maybe watching again, you know?
Right.
Like, especially if it's a channel that puts out regular videos and I watch a lot of them and I don't save all of them, but I'm like, ooh, this one was really good. I'm going to save it, you know?
Yeah, I got a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, right. Your videos saved are probably just like chicks dancing with their boobs jiggling.
Some. It goes from that to game trailers.
That wasn't a
wrestling to cartoons. It's kind of fucked up.
So, earlier this year, when it was Shark Week, all these YouTube videos put out tons of shark videos. So many. But they were all doing it to donate to a place to help sharks. seriously, it was like half of the channels that I was subscribed to were all in on it, you know. And I'm seeing all the shark videos. I couldn't even watch them all, but you know, I put them all in a playlist, and so I've got this shark playlist or Shark Week playlist that someday I plan on sitting down, hitting play, and watching them all. And no, I plan on hopefully writing a dope shark rap.
My hand is like a shark fin. My hand is like a shark.
Has it been done before? I don't fucking know.
Yeah. LL Cool J. My hand is like a shark's fin. It was remember that movie Deep Blue Sea with the shark?
Oh, I love that movie. He's in it.
Yeah, it's at the end. He did the song at the end.
Now I remember the song. That's funny.
I can't help it. I remember all that fucking stupid shit.
I love that movie. Samuel Jackson gets eaten in like the first 10 minutes.
Motherfucker. Oh. I saw randomly on Facebook earlier, I guess there's going to be another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Rocksteady and Bebop are supposed to be in it.
I saw that same post.
They've never been in a movie at all.
That is fucking awesome.
That's going to be pretty dope. I would like to see it like it is on the cartoon, and them as like the punks or whatever, the humans, and then they get fucking transformed.
I still haven't seen the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
I know I haven't either. Supposedly it's pretty good.
Did you ever see that new animated version?
Yeah. I don't know if I really like it. They're all long and shit.
That's funny. When I first tried to watch it, it was a bootleg version, so it wasn't the best quality, and I didn't make it through the whole thing. But then I actually saw a good quality version of it, and yeah, I didn't mind it. I liked it. It was all right. All right. So today, somebody at work said that I reminded her of Yogi Bear.
What? How?
I don't know, but, well, I guess I do. I don't get it. Because the night before Thanksgiving, all my coworkers went out for drinks across the street. One of my coworkers, she is a single mom, and she homeschools her kid, you know? And I know that she's just hustling, working, raising her kid on her own. She came out to the bar the night before Thanksgiving. And I remember seeing her. I was like, no way, look at you, you're here at the bar. And that was cool that she came out for a drink on the night before Thanksgiving, when I don't think she ever goes out, you know what I mean?
Right.
So that was Thanksgiving. This weekend, a bunch of us from work went to the bar again, and I asked her if she was going to go, because she went last week. And that's when I kind of got the gist that, you know, that's not a regular thing. And it was just like because of Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And I said to her, hey, when she was leaving, I said, hey, Katie, you going to the bar tonight?
She's going to trip.
I just said her name. I didn't mean to do that. But I was like, hey, you going to the bar tonight? And she was like, DJ, you remind me of Yogi Bear.
What the fuck?
I think it's because I asked her a ridiculous question in that tone. You know? Hey, Yogi, you got a pick in your basket. So, yeah. That's me. Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. Did they ever make a fucking modern day Yogi Bear, or is he still yet to be fucking remade? They did
No,
do
I don't think.
Yogi Bear, didn't they? Didn't they make a cartoon?
I don't think so.
I wonder if I just read that they're going to be like doing a live action Yogi Bear. Because who the fuck would play Yogi Bear besides John Goodman? I don't think anyone else could. Let me see what's going on. This is important.
Was he the voice or what?
No, I'm just saying, like, Yogi Bear. Like, who's going to play Yogi Bear?
Oh,
I'm assuming John Goodman.
yeah. He's cool. Damn.
But there's plenty of comedians that could probably, you know, do impersonations and do Yogi Bear perfectly. The question is, yeah, see, it has been done. 2010. It was an animation. And guess who did the voice?
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
Dan Aykroyd.
Huh.
Guess who did the voice of Boo Boo?
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
What?
Did you know this movie existed?
No.
Yogi Bear. Life is a Picnic.
Crazy.
2010. Oh my God.
Who knew?
Anna Faris is in it. She's cute. Bah. All right, so 2010. It's really 4 years ago.
That's crazy. All they're really doing nowadays, it seems to be, is just doing a lot of remakes.
Hey, did you see that Twisted is uploading their Christmas fucking
Oh yeah,
music?
the Great Cornucopia.
Yep. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, you know what? Remember how we were talking about like how we haven't seen nothing about Blaze's album, the receipt thing?
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what, but I had found it somewhere, and I guess it was like a couple of weeks ago that people were getting it in their mailbox. I think it was like Twisted News Facebook page or something, but I guess some people are or have already received their extended version.
Look, I already called it. That shit obviously was while supplies last, limited to supplies. You know, obviously they're going to run out, and I submitted my fucking receipt on like one of the last days that you could. So that means there are fucking thousands of juggalos that sent their shit in before me, and I think that they just ran out before they got to mine, honestly.
Yeah,
I'm not even salty about it because I know I mailed my shit in late.
like I look at my view count sometimes, or not subscriber count. I seem to not be able to get past 211. Or no, 212, because it'll get up to 212, and then it'll go back to 211, and then it'll go back to 210, and 29, and then it'll go back up to 212.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I'm the same way with the BstMstR channel. I'm at 311 though.
That's crazy.
That's fucking awesome. My subscriber count is 311. That is fucking awesome. I think I need to take a screenshot of this and fucking Instagram it or something. Can you see this? Here, it says Oh man, that's
Yeah,
weird.
it's all fucking, it's all pixelated.
Man, this technology fucking sucks. I can't even show you one thing from another thing through this fucking amazing hangout. But yeah, I really need to see that fucking Ninja Turtle movie, the Michael Bay one.
Yeah, I need to give it a listen also. Give it a watch.
100%, you are now officially a gang member concealing your identity, doing a confessional fucking video interview. So tell us, what was it like to be a juggalo?
It's all dark.
You look like you're
It's
plotting revenge
crazy.
on the world right now. You seriously, you're seriously kind of villainous right now, you know? Who the fuck
Really?
are you? Who the fuck are you, Walter White?
Walter White. Pretty close. I don't know what the fuck. There it goes. The light was all fucked up.
Um, I got a lot going on right now. I work constantly. I got a huge crush on a girl at work. I'm trying to get with her, and I don't know how to do it. So I got a lot of thought and energy going towards that, and it's a lot of restraint to you know, dude. I feel like I'm a teenager again. This sucks.
Yeah.
I I do
Uh,
not want to be stuck in the friend zone. You know what I mean? Like, good grief.
like I said, you gotta weep. You gotta kill that shit quick.
I remember as a kid, I used to think about sex all the time, and I remember how everyone thought it was so cool when Korn came out with that song as all day Adidas. I think about sex.
Oh yeah, corn.
Korn and Slipknot are torn right now. I've been seeing friends of mine posting that they've been seeing it on, going to the show.
Oh yeah. I was actually I was gonna go to one of them, but I was like, I decided not to.
Oh, you should have. I bet it would have been great.
Yeah, I probably should have.
I've never seen Korn. I've seen Slipknot though, and I got to admit, I know I bust their chops in older videos and stuff, but they weren't bad live. I enjoyed myself. It was a good time.
Oh yeah, yeah. They definitely put on a show. Their earlier shows were probably the best. They would set things on fire. They would set their symbols on fire, each other.
But I don't know
Like it
what
was,
to compare it to. Like if they were wilder back in the day, it's like people that hear about ICP and they weren't around back in the day, not that they're fucking online posing and pretending that they're fucking downer than anybody else. I'm not talking about those douchebags. I'm just talking about like regular people that are like, oh, ICP, let me check it out. You're into it? Well, I'll come to a show. I like to have fun. And they experience it and they're like, wow, that's not horrible like I thought it was going to be, like society really does paint these guys as being fucking assholes and, losers and they suck and the show is actually really fucking hype, really fucking entertaining,
yeah,
really energetic and there's this fucking crazy interaction with the crowd with the Fago and with the mosh pit and just the whole juggalo mentality. But that's the thing. We don't all have the same fucking. We're not all the same. But when we get together, there is a unity, and there's an energy in the crowd. So I can see how people would be like, "All right, that's awesome. I love this." But pretty much everybody fucking disdains the same fucking headlines that juggalos get, the few rotten apples that fucking ruin it for the rest of us, and whatever the fucking scumbag media wants to focus on to paint us as a fucking blight on society, because that's how it is. All the fucking juggalos I know personally are the fucking salt of the earth. They're good people. They're really fucking, unique and awesome individuals. And it just so happens that we all fucking, found each other through our common interest under the big top. And so the Juggalo Nation itself, it does continue to, grow, maybe shrink. It moves around like an amoeba, and that's an analogy that I use about the mosh pit. When you go into the mosh pit, it is kind of like an amoeba. It's like one organism made up of many, and there's a lot going on. There's a lot of energy being transferred. There's a lot of emotions, and there's just a lot of fucking craziness. You got people getting knocked out. You got people getting picked up. You get people expressing themselves, having the time of their lives. You know what I mean? In a chaotic situation where at any second you could get your wig knocked off by a flying fucking elbow or,
Fago.
Yeah, Fago bottle or somebody's boot.
What's funny? What I find funny is that, people hate ICP and juggalos, whatever, but in a way, ICP helps some of these guys become friends because hating ICP has become its own movement. It's become its own, group. You know what I mean? So these people, hey, you hate ICP? No shit, me too. Hey, we should fucking talk shit about them together. So in a way, ICP brought some of these people together by their common hate for them.
Well,
it's become there's Facebook pages dedicated to hating a certain band.
I say fuck those guys, but at the same time, good for them. They found something to do with their fucking pitiful lives. Hate on us.
They found someone to feel fucking pissed off with.
Everything's fresher in the past, and it's, you're right. It's cool to hate on ICP. This is something that a lot of my friends that have been down forever, we all share that frustration. Like, how can all you fucking people out there just fucking hate on ICP and ignore all of these fucking triumphs and accomplishments and impacts that they have made throughout their career with their music, with their concerts, with their gatherings, with their annual fucking shows, Hallowickeds, Big Ballers. It goes on and on and on. There's so many things that...
Yeah. I got a little excited when I saw the picture of the original 6 box set. It's like, finally, hopefully they're going to get sent soon.
You talking about the box set?
Yeah. I've been waiting that shit. I wanna hear the House of Wax. I have no idea what to even expect. Like, when I hear the House of Wax, I think of that movie a couple of years ago, 2 years ago, probably now. Other than that, has there ever been a song called House of Wax?
It's on Ringmaster.
It's from the original. Isn't that the intro?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it a song?
Well, it's both. It's like it's the intro. It's definitely a song, but it's an intro. It's kind of like a skit too.
I wonder if it's going to be tied in at all.
Are you kidding me, man? That is the most genius thing ever. I want to just acknowledge that the House of Wax EP of all new music by ICP is exactly what I have been waiting for, and I've said it numerous times, that is what they should be doing after they put out a fucking Joker's card, is they need to give us a fucking EP. They need to give us a sideshow album. Now they're giving it to us through the fucking box set, which is genius, because that way everyone needs to buy the box set to get the new EP. I don't care about that because I'll gladly buy the box set, so I'm excited. But however way they want to give it to us, this EP is what I have been waiting for. So yes, I'm fucking stoked about it. It's so funny because I almost forgot about it, you know? we already know when the next Joker's cards are coming out, and we got this EP right on the cusp. Fucking forget about it. This is awesome. Great time to be a juggalo. It feels good to be able to say that again. I don't think I've been able to say it's a great time to be a juggalo in a long time.
So, since Lotus, actually.
Well, that was a good time. That's the secret nobody knows. It's always a good time to be a juggalo. It's just if you're faking it, it don't count. It's kind of like a trick, right? Like, oh, it's always, okay, so I'm going to pretend I'm a juggalo like all the time. That means it's going to suck for you all the time. It's a curse.
That needs to be a meme.
It's weird.
Somehow that needs to be a meme.
A meme? Oh, shit.
Time to be a juggalo.
All right, well, I mean, is this how memes are born?
I guess.
So what would this...
It's a callback from earlier.
What would the meme look like? I don't even know.
A swag kid looking at his fucking watch. Time to be a juggalo. It's just an annoying looking fucking kid. He's got the hat on the side of his head, and it's a Chicago Bulls fucking hat. He's wearing a jersey by a team that he don't even fucking know, and a guy that name he can't even pronounce. Glasses that are huge as fuck, like they're from the 80s. I can't believe that shit's coming back, dude. That's crazy. Everybody wants to wear fucking windows on their head and shit. Big old fucking glasses. And now it's cool.
I don't know. I saw there was a part of this video. Taylor Swift was wearing some big glasses, and oh, sorry, did I say that? That's fucking bad. I think it's time to call it quits. I brought up Taylor Swift. That's fucked up.
Fucking.
By the way, everybody, did you see me post it on Facebook? Everybody saw that.
Were they giving you shit about it?
I got hit up by at least three people. Fucking had to say something, and then it got likes. It's fucking fucked up. Look, man, I did it because I wanted to lighten the mood. It was Twizz's birthday, and I was feeling emotional about, and I put up my pictures and my tribute, but I had to do something, so I decided to share music that I've been listening to lately that makes me feel good, and fuck all of you. That Taylor Swift video is fucking awesome.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched it? You are missing out.
No.
You will love it. Are you kidding me? That video is fucking awesome. I didn't send it to you as a joke like, ugh, this smells like shit. Here, smell it. Oh, I sent it to you because it's fucking cool.
I'll check it out.
You should. Let me explain to you why it's cool. Here's a couple things you need to know. One, it's not because Taylor Swift is hot, okay? Although by the end of the video, she does trick me into like wanting her. Like, I love her now, but I don't know why. She does all the, she does all the different costumes. You know what I mean? So she's in one outfit where she's a cheerleader, and then she's one outfit where she's just experimental dancing, and then one where she's ballet dancing, and then one where she's a break dancing b-boy or b-girl. So it's all like leather, red and black, and boombox and shit, and a hoodie. And then there's one where she's wearing all black, okay, with her blonde hair. And that is a spin-off of Olivia John Newton from Grease. The movie Grease with John Travolta.
Oh, yeah.
Are you familiar with that movie?
The gang's back together. Yeah, the gang's back together. Aww. At the end. and they fucking fly into the sky. AKA did drugs.
Look, when I seen Taylor Swift dressed up in all black, and she actually did like the dance with some kid, it's so funny because all the other people in the video with her that are like she's with a bunch of real ballet dancers, okay, and they're all like la, 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 doing the real thing. When she's dressed up as a break dancer, she's with real break dancers that are really fucking spinning on their hands and fucking doing crazy shit. And they got guys that are doing all sorts of weird things with their hands like this, like being fucking crazy.
Throwing up gang signs.
Right. And then Taylor Swift is trying to do it, and she's fucking it up. And she's completely, like, not good at any of it. She can't ballet dance. She can't, interpretive dance. She can't break dance. She can't fucking...
Can't
That's what I love about the song. And then in the song, she's, like, talking about how everybody says that she goes on too many dates, but she can't make the guy stay, and that she's stupid, got nothing in her brain, and she's like, but I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna shake, shake, shake. It's awesome.
I'm just gonna be stupid.
And in the video,
there must be something wrong.
Look, you see her like having a temper tantrum, like, and you see her like fucking up the dance moves. It's charming as fuck, and I watch it and I completely died laughing because I know her reputation. She has a reputation for dating famous dudes and then writing songs about them, like "You Broke My Heart, Fuck You" songs. You know what I mean? And so this is like her retaliation to the media. You know, it's fucked up, but it's almost like ICP and Eminem having a beef. Well, this is like Taylor Swift and her beef with the world.
This is today's beef. How lame is it today? What happened to fucking rap?
Yeah, well,
shoot me and shit.
It's not quite the same as a rap beef, but I'm saying Taylor Swift in the tabloid beef is what I'm thinking, because the tabloid gives her hell, you know. Not that I pay attention to it, but look, she's like the most popular fucking. All right, I'll tell you what. There is a video, a Saturday Night Live video, a skit that you need to see that explains it all.
I'm watching it right now. The
what,
video.
The Swift, you mean? Oh, you're watching her music video.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you're gonna watch that video more than once. Trust me.
I thought she was a country singer. What the fuck?
I don't know. I never listened to her music before, man. I couldn't tell you.
Whoa, that guy's fucking arms are crazy. I don't know. That looked like some computer generated shit.
No, dude, that's real. That's like they just had him do it over and over again until they got the perfect shots. You know what I mean?
They just fucking broke his bones.
They got some crazy fucking moves.
She's all dumb, throwing up gang signs. She don't even realize she's throwing up gang signs.
Look, maybe they got someone from like Cirque du Soleil, you know, double jointed all over his fucking hands and shit. I mean, they easily got a ton of freaks in line to be. They want to be in a music video. There's tons of people that want to be in fucking videos, you know. It's like the lineup for American Idol. Who doesn't want to be in a fucking video? If Taylor Swift is having a casting call for fucking all these dancers, I'm sure they find some fucking dancers.
I was reading one of the comments. They're all, how old is she? They're all 40.
When you're done watching that video, go watch the fucking SNL clip I sent you. You'll die. It's awesome.
Yeah, I'm done. Oh, man.
No, you're not though. You're whatever. Been drinking since I got out of work. It's time to fucking call it a night. Right now, half of the time, all I'm thinking about is this chick I got a crush on. So it's hard for me to concentrate. So I don't even know how I'm going to get anything done.
Yeah.
You guys are in trouble because I didn't have puppy love the past couple of years while I've been working with y'all, and we'll see if it affects business or not.
Yeah. Probably a little.